Hello everybody, it is me, the Tokuist, back again here for another video, and today we're going to be talking about Superman 2025. Now in this episode of the Yappist, I'm going to be talking about this movie because it might just be my favorite movie of all time, and yes, that means it even beats Godzilla -1. And before we get into this, I got a little guest. We got my good friend, Baby Joey! Say hi, Baby Joey.
What's up? Yes.
Now, first off, I'm gonna say my honest thoughts on the film. This movie was horrible. Man of Steel was way better. It was just so much more dynamic and colorful, and this movie sucked. It really, really sucked. Possibly the worst DC movie I've ever seen. I mean, The Flash was even better than this. Like, come on, guys. Like, The Flash literally microwaved a baby. Whoa, wait, no, Baby Joey, I was joking. No, I was joking. I swear to you, I was joking.
Let's go!
Joey, don't. Huh? Who the hell is that?
Just another clone.
Oh, another clone? Okay, whatever. Anyways, guys, I'm back, and now let's talk about my actual thoughts on this movie. First off, the movie overall was phenomenal. I mean, everything about this movie gave you hope, gave you action, gave you love. It was just a love letter to Superman as a whole. This movie truly encompasses the character and the humanity that the character has. This movie shows why Superman is such a popular character. His dynamics, his humanity, his love, the fact that he admits he's scared. So first off, let's talk about the story. The story was something that I was very concerned about, judging by how complex it felt, at least by the trailers. We got Guy Gardner, Hawkgirl, Mr. Terrific, Metamorpho, Lex Luthor, Ultraman. It felt like, we were getting a huge amount of characters. Now, surprisingly, or I guess not surprisingly, considering it is James Gunn, the storyline works really well, because Metamorpho isn't a bad guy. The Justice Gang is not, super heavy on the plot. They just exist. It helps establish that metahumans, or just superheroes in general, exist. And it's just such a cool little thing. Also, not to mention, Metamorpho is awesome, and Baby Joey, I love Baby Joey. Well, now, of course, the story mainly follows, Lex Luthor trying to, create a war because, he wants to get Superman out, he wants to kill Supes, and of course Supes ends up winning. I'm not going to spoil too much of the plot because, there's tons of videos talking about the plot, but the story is just phenomenal of how it deals with Superman having to go through many, points of triumph. Like, the whole thing with Zor-El and Kara, I think that's her name, I forgot, I'm sorry, but with Superman's biological parents, Kal-El's parents, the twist of them actually supposedly being ever, it really shows that Superman is who he is because that's who he wants to be. He wants to be a person that stands up for humanity, protects, be a symbol of hope. That is what Superman is, and it shows his defining character that he's not who he is just because his parents told him to. He is who he is because that's who he wants to be, and I think that's a very powerful message in its own. The whole point of the movie is really just to show that Superman is a hero, that no matter what he faces, he'll continue to get up and fight for what is right. And Lex Luthor is the perfect polar opposite to Superman. He's a guy consumed by envy, greed, the want for more power. He wants just to succeed for himself. And I think that Nicholas Hoult does a terrific job in encompassing Lex Luthor in this movie. You can feel the evil and the complexity to his character. It's not just a really bad version of Lex Luthor. And of course, David Cornsweet, I hope I said his last name right. It's either Cornsweet or Cornsweet. I'm sorry, David, but his Superman is amazing. This is it feels like I'm looking at Superman ripped straight out of the comics. This is Superman. This is Clark Kent. And then Lois Lane, she's great in this movie. She's, independent, but also has this great dynamic with Clark. You can sense their love and their bond for each other while also, trying to live their own lives and kind of be who they're meant to be. Guy Gardner, love Guy Gardner. He's funny. Mr. Terrific, love him. He has this cool, nonchalant attitude that's just aura. Hawkgirl, awesome, the freaking screech when she screeches and yells, it's so funny. Crypto, love Crypto. We do see a little bit of Supergirl. I definitely can see this going into a, the kind of movie where she's going to be depressed, she's going to go through it, she's going to mourn the loss of her home, so that's definitely going to be interesting to see on the big screen. And of course, the chick magnet, Jimmy Olsen, my G, oh my god, bro, this is what you call dripped out, this is what you call, like, pure aura, he is it. Like, Jimmy Olsen is awesome. And I think every character here is portrayed and casted perfectly. Like, they feel like they came out of the comics, especially All-Star Superman. Like, you can see everything in these characters. Now, the cinematography in this movie is incredible. The shots are great. It's what you expect out of a James Gunn movie. The color grading is beautiful. The way it pops, like, you feel like you're looking at a comic book come to life. It is phenomenal. It is amazingly done. The VFX work is incredible. Like, the shot where, like, and the engineer, who I almost forgot to talk about, the engineer's awesome, but when she, like, starts infecting Superman with, like, the little nano tech things, like, that crap, when he was, like, ripping it off his face, like, I couldn't tell how much of that was CG or real. Like, I know it's most likely all CG, and they're probably just compositing it onto his face, but it just looks insane. Like, I was like, damn, this is incredible looking. I genuinely do wonder, though, how they pulled off that shot, because, like, is his face also CG, or is, like, I don't really know. The whole Ultraman clone thing made sense, I definitely see them using him to be, Bizarro, because I'm like, the second they made him, like, a pretty much, brainless dude, I was like, okay, yeah, this guy's gonna turn into Bizarro somehow, because we got pocket dimensions, he's gonna, like, something's gonna happen with Bizarro, bro. He is coming, and I am all for that, because I've loved Bizarro since I was, like, 8 years old. Now, the soundtrack is something that I just, dude, bro, like, dun dun dun, boom, 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 boom. Like, the music is just phenomenal in this movie. From the reworks to John Williams' original Superman score to everything that John Murphy has to offer in this movie, the soundtrack is phenomenal. Like, this whole time while I was watching it, I was like, 1A, 1A, 1A. Like, it is great. It is so awesome that I started floating in the movie theater, doing backflips while everyone watched. Like, I ascended beyond the astral plane. My third eye opened. My third eye opened so wide that my hat that says OK on it became an eye itself. So overall, I think this movie was just spectacular. It was awesome. It was fantastic.
Say that again?
Everything about this movie I loved. I love the characters, I love the music, I love the visuals, I love the color grading, I love the cinematography, I love the characters, I feel like I'm just repeating myself because this movie was just amazing. Had everything I ever wanted in a movie, everything I ever wanted in a Superman movie, and everything I ever wanted in a superhero movie. This movie was incredible. This is a fantastic start to the DCU. Props to James Gunn. I mean, I know technically Creature Commandos was the first project in the DCU, but Superman's the first real, I guess, first project, whatever you want to call it. But Superman was incredible. I cannot wait for Supergirl and seeing Lobo on the big screen. I can't wait for Clayface. I'm really excited for the DCU. I can't wait to see what happens. And yeah, Superman was just an incredible movie. Definitely check it out if you can. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to click that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. See ya.